of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call vote, please.
Persick, Kirby Hall, Van Dyne, Evans,
Here.
Kerwin,
Here.
Larry Hall, Tudor,
Here.
Studer.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. I declare that the regular meeting of the City Council on March 21st, 2017 is now in session. Council, you got approval of the minutes from March 7th before you.
I make a motion that we accept the minutes from March 7th and here placed on file.
A motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Kerwin. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Tudor,
Yes.
Kerwin,
Yes.
Evans, Studer.
Yes.
All yes, motion passed.
Thank you. Mayor's report, a few things to talk about. Reminder that tomorrow is the CMAP Downtown Plan Public Kickoff event. Be from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock tomorrow at City Hall, right here where we're at right now. City Hall will also be the polling place on Tuesday, April 4th. Therefore, the next City Council meeting will actually be Wednesday, April 5th, so make sure you mark your calendars on that. Waste management, yard waste pickup begins Thursday, April 6th and runs till Friday, November 24th. And early voting starts tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Started today.
Today, whoa.
Started today.
Okay, behind the day. But it starts today, and then as you'll notice, all the equipment's in here, so please don't touch. You'll face Joey's wrath.
Ooh.
All right. Citizens' comments. Any citizens' comments tonight? All right. Planning and Zoning Commission, we got a motion to approve the city zoning map.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I move to approve and adopt the official City of Wilmington 2017 zoning map.
Have a motion by Alderman Kerwin. Do we have a second? Second by Alderman Evans. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Kerwin,
Yes.
Tudor,
Yes.
Evans,
Yes.
Studer.
Yes.
All yes, motion passed.
Their next scheduled meeting is scheduled for Thursday, April 6, 2017 at 5 o'clock p.m. Building Grounds, Parks, Health and Safety Committee has nothing to report. Their next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, April 12th at 5:30. Water, Sewer, Streets and Alleys Committee, Alderman Studer, Alderman Kerwin.
Next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, April 12th, 2017 at 6 p.m.
Police and ESTA, Alderman Studer, Alderman Tudor.
Next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, April 11th, 2017 at 5:30 p.m.
By the way, Mr. Hopper is in training with the dog, so keep sending pictures.
Moving along, that's
Yep,
great.
day number 2, so that's good. They're together. Finance Administration and Land Acquisition, Alderman Tudor, Alderman Studer.
I move to approve the accounts payable report dated March 21st, 2017 in the amount of $353,622.17 and the February 28th, 2017 collector's report in the amount of $334,379.35 as presented by the city accountant.
A motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Studer. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Tudor,
Yes.
Studer,
Yes.
Evans,
Yes.
Kerwin.
Yes.
All yes, motion passed.
Fran, before you go to the next one, let me make note that items 3, 6, 7, and 8 will be moved to the next committee meeting. Okay, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I move to approve the payments of net TIF increment due to the owner assignment entities of the Ridgeport Intermodal Terminal Facility area of the Wilmington TIF number 2 not to exceed the 2015 tax increment paid 2016 in the amount not to exceed $990,484.86.
Motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Kerwin. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Tudor,
Yes.
Kerwin,
Yes.
Evans, Studer.
Yes.
All yes, motion passed.
Thank you.
Okay, item number 4 is stricken for tonight, so
Item number 3.
number 3. So number 4, I move to approve the electric service agreement offered by Dynegy Energy Services, LLC, Northern Illinois Municipal Electric Collaborative
Motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Tudor, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Studer,
Yes.
Tudor,
Yes.
Kerwin,
Yes.
Evans,
Yes.
all yes, motion passed.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the authorization to purchase a vehicle in the amount not to exceed $67,000 for ESDA.
Motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second? Second by Alderman Tudor. Discussion? Roll call vote.
Studer,
Yes.
Tudor,
Yes.
Evans,
Yes.
Kerwin,
Yes.
all yes, motion passed.
Items 6, 7, and 8 are stricken, so the next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, April 18th, 2017 at 6 p.m.
Ordinance and license, Alderman Evans.
Mr. Mayor, let's see, I moved approve ordinance number 17-0321-01, an ordinance amending provisions of chapter 118 of the Wilmington Code of Ordinances related to peddlers, solicitors, and street vendors.
Motion by Alderman Evans, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Kerwin, any discussion?
This was, the final changes were made that we discussed in committee, correct?
Right.
Yes.
And then just be noted that I will be voting on these just to ensure that we have a 51% majority of elected members on all ordinances per state statute. So just so you guys know. Roll call vote, please.
Evans,
Yes.
Kerwin,
Yes.
Studer,
Yes.
Tudor,
Yes.
Mayor Orr,
Yes.
all yes, motion passed.
Okay, I move to approve ordinance number 17-0321-02, an ordinance amending provisions of chapter 76.99 of the Wilmington Code of Ordinances related to minimum fines for parking violations.
Have a motion by Alderman Evans, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Tudor, any discussion?
So for those that weren't there, maybe we can explain.
What do we do?
It was because what we had in the ordinance does not match what is in the adjudication. And the chief brought it to our attention and asked that, and John, at any time I'm mistaken, please correct me. So we changed it to match what, changed the ordinance to match what the adjudication schedule is. So, just for an explanation.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote.
Evans,
Yes.
Tudor,
Yes.
Studer,
Yes.
Kerwin,
Yes.
Mayor Orr,
Yes.
all yes, motion passed.
Okay, I move to approve ordinance number 17-0321-03, an ordinance amending provisions of chapter 76-02 of the Wilmington Code of Ordinances related to no parking places.
A motion by Alderman Evans, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Tudor, any discussion? Just along the same lines as the previous one?
I believe so. I know here.
If I remember reading it, just to
Yes.
come in compliance with your adjudication.
Yes.
Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Evans,
Yes.
Tudor,
Yes.
Studer,
Yes.
Kerwin,
Yes.
Mayor Orr,
Yes.
all yes, motion passed.
Okay, the next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, April 11, 2017, at 6 o'clock p.m.
Personnel collective bargaining has nothing to report at this time. City engineers report. It says the attached report, but aren't you here, so go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor. Engineers report, start with the high-speed rail project. For the KT River Bridge, KT Street, First Street, as well as North Water Street. If you've been up in that area, you'll notice that Homer Tree's been doing their part of removing all the trees along the railroad right-of-way in order for that project to begin to move forward. With the bridge portion as well, their contractor, ICC, was up there demolishing the vault that we had, or thought we had, under the roadway of North Water Street. We did crush the one that came across east-west by Ramplin's property. There was one there that got crushed and filled in. We always believed that we had vaults that went up and down along the west side of the roadway. We did some pavement cores and weren't able to locate anything there, so there was never anything actually in the pavement in that location. However, there is a vault that was filled in that was off the pavement on Ramplin's side, on the west side, right before the bridge, and that was all filled in and taken care of. So feel a lot more comfortable that we know what's there. Any voids that were there have been filled in and capped with concrete and taken care of. So with the heavy truck vehicles, they're going to be going up and down there. We don't have to worry about anything collapsing.
You making spot checks on that, Kobe?
Yep.
Pictures,
Yep, I got the pictures.
before and afters?
Yep.
Okay, good,
I
thank you.
do, yep. So, like I said, they're getting started with all that stuff, but right now it's mainly the tree removal and whatnot to get access to the Rampas property, get all their stuff set up to get that temporary bridge along the south side of the tracks to put that first stretch across the river there. Strip mine in 53, if you've been over that area too, you'll see that there's road closure signs that have been put up by deconstruction. That work will actually start in 2 or 3 weeks. The sign will go up a couple days, probably a week or so before all that, but they're looking to close it till about June 15th. So there'll be a detour that directs traffic south of Coal City Road to 53. So basically from Davy Lane to 53, that section of strip mine will be closed. They cannot provide one lane at a time type deal. When you're doing work on railroad crossings and an intersection, you have to have the stop lights actually functional and operational before you can actually open that intersection up. Because everything's got to be tied in with the railroad tracks and everything. So it's going to
Kobe,
be.
Davy Lane's going to stay open, though, right?
Davy Lane will be open. It'll just be on the east side of Davy Lane to 53. That small stretch there will be closed. So the state route will have to take it down 1/3.
We'll have to patrol Davy Lane. It's going to become a speedway for a while. I
Yeah.
guess.
500.
Yeah, I believe you guys have had meetings with the fire chief and police chief.
Yes, yeah, they're fully aware of it. They've been included on all the emails and notifications, and I gave them the contact at D and at the state to reach out to those guys if they have questions or concerns. So they are. So
Toby, could you include us on that?
I was trying to find your email, Dennis, and for some reason I didn't have it, but I will tomorrow. I will get all this stuff and forward it to you.
Yeah, because we run out that way a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And Kobe, if I could back up for 1 second and ask
Sure.
a question. We got an email stating about Chicago Street being closed. And how long was that supposed to be closed?
It was supposed to be closed through the weekend so that the concrete could cure. However, the concrete that we were pouring on Rampas property could not be poured on Friday
I see.
because he had not closed on that property.
Okay.
So it got done on Monday.
I wondered because we came through there and I thought this was supposed to be open, but okay.
Yes.
They actually opened it this afternoon.
Yeah, it should have been open, yeah, this afternoon. I went out
Okay.
there this morning and yeah, they said that, but that was the
Came
issue.
through
was that-
about 4:30 and it was not. But the tractor was still moving off the road, so they very well may have done that shortly after.
Yeah, there is a discrepancy between the closure of his property and them actually doing work on
No
there.
problem.
So that's
Okay,
what helped it up a
thanks.
little bit, but yeah, it did get open this afternoon. Coal City Road 53, there's really no updates right there as far as work being done, other than the fact that the detour route will take traffic to that location. High-speed rail utility conflicts, nothing has moved forward at this time. They're still working with the attorneys to get negotiations between the license agreements addressed in terms of taking the city's name out there, being responsible for any payments should the state funding not provide it. So nothing's been done with that.
Nothing's been approved as far as intersections either, have they?
No.
This is all bridge work.
Yeah, this is all bridge work right now. Yep. 53 in South Arsenal and 53 in Piatone, no updates at this time. We did meet with a consultant overseeing this thing for us a couple days ago. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
So Frank and I are going to try and set up a meeting with IDOT to discuss the Piatone Road funding for that, to see if we need to rebid that project or how that whole process is going to work. But
Well, they moved poles a week ago.
yeah, the poles are moved.
And they've got it all lined out, they've got flags all over the place, right? And I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, we're doing, I know they'll probably be doing some utility relocates and they'll go from there, but yeah, we still got some discussions going on to see how the EDPs are gonna kind of
Trying to look at how we
filter
can
out.
structure things to minimize the impact on the city cash flow wise, and perhaps get the state to pick up the larger, if not 100% share.
Yeah, the discussion is still between using the EDP funds from South Arsenal and the extras down there, so, yep, move forward on that. Anything else, folks?
The economic development report, the Buck easement, working with Riggs to try and establish the actual property line between the railroad and the Buck property over there. Seems to be a discrepancy between what's on the Will County GIS and what the BNSF is saying the actual location is. So we're trying to get that squared away so that project can move forward. Project Hot Dog, still, wall panels being put up. The contractors out there are actually relocating the water and sewer, so it's no longer be under the actual building itself. So you really can't expand that building much further until that those utilities are relocated. So they're doing mostly some of the work in the interior of the building there. Building Charlie, nothing much going on right now. I was out there this morning. They are putting some of the storm sewer work on site. They're looking to do some services for the water and sewer to the property, but that'll probably be in the next couple of weeks here. And as far as World Foods, nothing there, and residential, nothing with Deer Creek or Foxdale. So, any questions?
Thank you. City Administrator's report, Mr. Taylor.
Yes, Mayor, thank you, Council. Just ongoing meetings, city planner, city engineer, fire chief, talked about issues in the industrial park, in Muscatniminick, and others to talk about TIF payments in the industrial park with Kim. Working with the Rotary on the community task force meeting, we have Gingrich Engineering out of Bradley. It's going to be doing some pro bono work helping Rotary out on the park plans on that. Chris and I are going to be meeting with them next week. Trying to resolve the issues with the Ozinga and the sales tax. So I've been meeting with the enterprise zone, DCEO, and Department of Revenue to move forward on that. And also put Ozinga and notify them that they need to register as a business within Wilmington under the provisions of our ordinance. Went down, participated last week in the Will County Lobby Days in Springfield on Tuesday and Wednesday. Attendance pretty much by a lot of communities was down from prior years because there's really, nothing has changed in Springfield. It's the same list of issues that the municipal league had last year, they again have this year, and trying to protect those monies that come back, flow back to municipalities, offering up some suggestions on cost savings, talking about the need for transportation dollars in Will County collectively. We're only asking for about $1 billion countywide for all the improvements that need to be made for all the transportation issues that are going on. Continue to be involved with the Freight Advisory Committee, with the Center for Economic Development, and the programs that they have going on. Coming up, I have a one-day workshop on emergency preparedness on March 29th. Then on April 3rd, Northern Illinois University is having a one-day symposium with town towns. They're trying to get into the actions. We'll see what information they may offer. And then I'll be participating in one of the panel discussions at the tax agreement financing spring workshop in Springfield towards the end of April. Then today I was at the workshop for the Community Foundation of Will County to see what monies might be available for organizations within the community, maybe not necessarily the city itself, but I have provided information to the Wilmington Coalition and others that, of the program should they want to avail themselves of the grant opportunities which are there. So, that's it.
Very good, thank you, Mr. Taylor. Attorney's report, Mr. Urban.
Thank you. I prepared the 3 ordinances that were on the city council agenda today on the ordinance and licensing committee last week. And several weeks ago I contacted the Department of Transportation attorneys in regards to the MOU, the IGA, and utility agreements. Telling them that the IGA and utility agreements had language in it that contradicted the approved MOU between IDOT and the city of Wilmington. They told me that it was just boilerplate, and I said, well, you can't have that in or it contradicts. So I haven't heard anything back, so last week I contacted them again, and they said that they were having their people in the field try to work on it, so that's about it. I haven't heard back. That's my report.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Irvin. Seeing anything else, take the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.